If I feel I am powerless and not in control of people or circumstances, if I feel unworthy, I will have to devise a psychological way of covering that condition. The name of that cover-up is pride. Are we together now? Yes. So that intrinsically, largely so, may not be always the case, but almost always, anywhere you truly find pride, behind the scenes is an expression of insecurity, an expression of fear, an expression of powerlessness or lack of control, and an expression of unworthiness. So people create that psychological cover. They try to assume an attitude of boldness, intimidate or bully others, but behind the scenes, ask those who are legal practitioners, ask those who operate as security people all around. They will tell you, when you catch some of these people who are involved in all kinds of societal violence, once you sit with them down, after dealing with them, punishing them, when they are sure that destruction is imminent, they would break down and start crying, and you now tell them, but why do you do this? And then they will begin to tell you, nobody loves me, I came from a background where this. So most of that thing is a cover-up, an attempt to wrongly manage insecurity, an attempt to wrongly manage fear, an attempt to wrongly manage a sense of powerlessness, and an attempt to manage unworthiness. Are we together now? Yes. We're dealing with the deceitfulness of pride. 4 or 5 scriptures, and then I will tell you, or let me just define pride, and then we'll look at these scriptures. Please write this down. 3 definitions. We're looking at pride. Do not forget our topic tonight, the lifting power of true humility. The first definition of pride is a lust for the praises of men. What is a lust? What is lust? Ungodly, inordinate affinity. A lust for the praises of men. Pride. Number 2, the second definition, a high or inordinate opinion of one's own dignity, importance, merit, or superiority. Don't worry, I'll take it again. A high or inordinate opinion of one's own dignity, comma, importance, comma, merit, or superiority, whether as cherished in the mind or as displayed in conduct. I'll take it one last time. Pride, a high or inordinate opinion of one's own dignity, importance, merit, or superiority, whether cherished in the mind or displayed in conduct. Please write it and look up. You can see that there are 2 expressions to this definition. On one hand, it can be a perception that is cherished in the mind. It never finds physical visibility. And then the second, it can be vocally expressed in conduct. When pride is expressed, we call it boastfulness. But just because whether pride is expressed or not, pride is pride. Are we together? So a high or inordinate opinion of one's own dignity, importance, merit, or superiority, whether as cherished in the mind or displayed in conduct. Let me give you my own definition now. The third definition. What is pride? A feeling of being better than others on the strength of one's perception or obvious achievements. A feeling of being better than others on the strength of one's perception. That means just something that is worked up in your mind, or in the presence of obvious achievements. A feeling that you are better than others on the strength of your obvious achievement, or just something that exists in the realm of your mind. So pride, the lust for the praises of men. Number 2, inordinate opinion of oneself. Number 3, the feeling of being better than others. The following scriptures. Number 1, Proverbs chapter 18 and verse 12. Very instructive scriptures. Please, let's pay attention. The Lord is teaching us. Can we read together as a family of faith? If you can see it projected, we read 1, 2, 3. Before destruction, the heart of man is haughty. That's another word for pride. And before honor is humility.